Alright, what's going on, everybody? Just back here with another trade review for you guys today. I know I haven't posted in a while. So for this trade I took on Nvidia today, I was looking for an all-time high, break above all-time highs for continuation towards your 165 key level. So as you guys can see here, I currently have this marked out where we had a nice move towards the upside, then followed by a retracement back in towards our key level being our order block or a one candle rule alongside our 163.60 level, which is where my entry point was. So the thesis here was me entering based upon the retest of this one candle rule alongside the relative strength that we were having on this name, right? So once we formed this candle right here, I was interested in getting into a long position, causing me to enter the trade right around here once we close this candle and began showing strength on this candle as well. Stop just being a break below this little pivot point we had here, coinciding with this one candle rule, and I believe it also coincided with your 5-minute opening range high. So that also was another factor that I took into play, but the main confluence was the relative strength and the all-time highs play. As you can see, this trade did not end up working out, but that is something I want to show you guys throughout my journey. I want to show you guys that it's not going to all be upside or green moves. You're going to have some downside moves in there as well. So, like I mentioned previously, entered in here on this red or this green candle close, looking for continuation up and towards your 165 key level, which is also a key psychological number, meaning that institutional traders tend to put their orders in around these psychological whole numbers. So with that being said, now you guys understand why that I entered here, but you guys also have to understand what the indices were doing around this time as well. So let me pull that up really quickly. And I just wanted to show you guys that coming into the day, we were extremely, relatively strong. Extremely big move up on the Qs. Literally not a single down close candle. All green candles on the 5-minute and on the 1-minute for the first about 10 to 15 minutes of market open. We pushed all the way up in towards your all-time highs, being your 557 20s and above. We actually made a new all-time high, but as you can see, right after we made that new all-time high, a swift rejection off of that level. We had this candle closure above, confirming that we did make a new all-time highs above towards your 557.60 on the QQQ, and I believe we made a new all-time highs on the SPY as well. And we had this gap fill here as well, which was another confluence on why we wanted to move towards the upside. So yeah, after we had this big rejection though, Nvidia was already losing its momentum as we had a large move towards the upside already. We came back for the retest, showed our strength, got our entry confirmation, and we did not quite reach our high of day level that we would have liked. We ended up pushing nearly towards high of day, but ended up having no continuation towards the upside after that. We had a quick rejection towards the downside. Hopefully this can teach you guys something. Learn from my mistakes. Not necessarily a huge mistake based upon this trade that we took. Just know that not every trade's going to be a win, and understand that some trades you take will be losses inevitably. And yeah, always be consistent, constantly learn and try to improve. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another trade review. Peace out.